Good day, everyone. I am Sharina Castro, and I'm here to provide a report on Module 17, Part 5. This is the last module for this week, and I apologize in advance if my voice may be difficult to understand due to my cold, but rest assured that I'll make my presentation as clearly as possible. As earlier discussed with my fellow group mates, I hope that at the end of this module 17, part 5, uh, we should be able to discuss and hopefully utilize the potential of Web 2.0 and social media as our platforms or channels for our future development communication work. At this point, I will discuss the following topics. First is the emergence of Web 2.0. Second is the social networking and community development principles of good practice. And last is the future of social media for community developers. So let's start the discussion. So in the past few years, there has been a dramatic transformation in the way information is created, disseminated, and distributed using the World Wide Web. And one significant transformation is the establishment of Web 2.0. So, just a short history about this. Back in 2006, Addison came up with this term to describe the bunch of cool web tools, and these tools let people like us, like you and me, share and work together using text, images, audio, and video. And the term was popularized around the mid 2000s to describe the shift in the way people interacted with the internet, emphasizing the transition from a static, one way communication model to a more dynamic and participatory online environment. So, unlike the early days of the web, where users mainly consume content passively, Web 2.0 platforms enable active uh, participation. So the keyword is Web 2.0 active participation. So basically, users create and share content, collaborate with others, and engage in a more interactive and social online experience. And the emergence of a Web 2.0 has transformed not only the quality and content of social media, it has allowed for greater connectivity and interaction for social networking. And the quality and quantity of social media and social networking sites are clearly becoming countless. And some key features of Web 2.0 include, of course, user generated content, social media platforms, blogs, wikis, and other tools that foster collaboration and community development. So here are some examples of Web 2.0 tools. Let's begin by delving into the realm of blogs and blogging. Coined from web and log, this practice revolves around publishing commentary or news on a specific subject. Basically, users have the option to either passively consume the content, read it, or if permitted, actively responds to posts and add their own contributions. So, a good example of this. A good example of blogs or blogging is, of course, the Blogger through blogger.com. Next is WordPress, and of course the next example is Twitter, or most known as the X application. So the evolution of blogging is of course ongoing, and it continues to adapt technological advancements and shifts in online behavior. And today, blogging encompasses a wide range of formats. What I have mentioned earlier are some examples of traditional written blogs, and of course nowadays we have various forms of micro content on social media platforms. Also have, of course, the video blogs or the vlogs. So there are a lot of various forms of blogging and blog on social media platforms right now. One good example of the evolution of blog is the evolution of Twitter when it became the X application, because Elon Musk, the Twitter's owner, bought the social network as an accelerant for X, or commonly known as the everything application, and it wants to evolve the social networking site into a super application that encompass much more than simple messaging and tweeting. So the evolution of Twitter is an example of the evolution of blogs and blogging. Next is the use of wikis. So it has become a popular option for individuals who would like to provide content on web pages that other users can edit. So these sites are an excellent option for individuals who wish to, coordinate information and collaborate or share ideas on various social media content. And of course, they track changes that many individuals would like to have input on. So the famous example of wikis, or the use of wikis, is of course the Wikipedia, or the Wikipedia.org. So it is described as the free encyclopedia that anyone can edit. So perhaps the Wikipedia is the most commonly used of wikis, and of course it is an example of a peer-reviewed site where users can establish or edit existing content on almost any subject given. Another example of Web 2.0 tools are mailing list software. So basically, it's an electronic mailing list that lets users send emails to a group of people, also known as subscribers. So it's like a group chat via email. And people who are part of the list can reply to everyone in the group. And there are different tools for managing these lists. Of course, the famous example of that is the list serve. Next is the major domo, and last is the data mail. Though electronic mailing lists, also known as email lists, are not as popular as they once were, they continue to be used today due to their, of course, ease of use. Next example of tools, of course, are social networking sites. So, social networking sites are places on the internet where people can share thoughts, pictures, and videos, no, while making personal and professional connections. So, there are three fundamental uses for social networking. First is for personal communication. Second is to connect groups of people, and third is to promote, spread, and support ideas. So it's like a big online space where you can talk to friends, join groups, and share what matters to you. And there are many social networking sites, and some of the well known ones are, of course, Facebook, Instagram, MySpace, LinkedIn, and currently Facebook dominates this market with a reports of more than 3 billion active users as of this year. Another important tool for community development professionals is the use of a open source software. Now, with this kind of software, the code that makes the application tick is created openly, often with a lot of people working together. So, unlike private software that's off limits for editing without permission, open source lets users study, tweak, and enhance the software. So this leads to a free software that keeps getting better and updated. And you can find open source options for almost everything. And of course, they're evolving fast. So it's like a digital teamwork to make useful tools for everyone.